It is Monday, going to be a mental week. Just wrapped up the gym. We've got interviews every single day for this videographer role that I put out last week. Very, very exciting. Got a big meeting tomorrow about a content plan. I got in contact with a guy yesterday about going on a podcast, which is great. Exciting. Finish the gym, have some food, get to work. It is Tuesday. I'm literally driving to a meeting with a skincare clinic. They want some support with their social media. So, plan of attack, we have implementing the pricing strategy for the first time. Interested on how it's going to go. It's a test, right? And I view a lot of things as a test. Like I had an interview this morning for a new videographer role, and we were speaking about a trial period where he edits a batch. He edits some content for me or records some content for me, and we do it that way, just to test if he's almost capable and if he wants to do it right. I think that's one of the best ways to do things. What a crazy hour and a half. I just wrapped up the meeting and then jumped on a podcast introductory course. So I'm going on a podcast in 2 weeks' time, which is really exciting. It's called In the Business. My pricing strategy worked today. Chose a 12-month contract, which has just made me over the moon, to be honest with you. So yeah, buzzing with that one. Done some shortlisting for the new videography role. Done an interview this morning, which was great. And yeah, it's been a class day. So let me talk to you about pricing strategies. Basically, this Monday we have worked out that we're one, pricing way too low, two, okay, how do we price higher? And three, how do we implement a 3-tier pricing strategy? So the way that the pricing strategy works, the lowest price is say 50%. The middle price is 100%, and the top price is 120%. So let's talk about this 50% price. The gap between 50 and 100 is quite big. So people won't buy the low one because they think, oh, it's too cheap. People then justify, okay, so it's a bigger price, but I'm getting a lot more. Cool. And that is where you do like the base one, the 50% is where you do everything basic. So like you're selling bare minimum and you're getting bare minimum results, right? The 100% is the most popular, it's the shining star, it's the one you want everyone to buy. That has got your core, everything that you want to sell, it's got that in there. And then the 120% of the price are for the people that maybe are a bit more ambitious, they want a bit more, the results are there, but also that 120% creates an expectation for the 100%. So maybe if the results they're great, but they're not amazing, that's because you haven't bought the 120%, right? You're still only buying the 100. It is Thursday, just touched down in the office, we're stuck in traffic getting to work, but that is the reality. It's so frustrating, but stick a podcast on, almost turn it into something productive, see it as an opportunity, see your time as an opportunity, and that is exactly what I'm doing. How I do that in the minute is through podcasts. I find they're a great way to even if you don't take in all the information, you're still just listening to someone talk. And it sets you up for the day as well. Your head's a lot cleaner. You can communicate better because you're listening to other people communicate. Your language is better, your punctuation's better. Everything's just a little bit better. I had a phone call with someone today. He was a 16-year-old and he sort of was inspired by my journey. It was the most surreal experience to have. The main thing he said was, I'm doing all of this, I'm doing all of that, and doing all of this, doing all of that is great. You can watch your Alex Hormozy podcast, you can watch your David Goggins podcasts, you can watch your Process Emotion series, but unless you're working towards it, unless you're working towards your goal, I think people fixate over contemplation. People fixate over, thinking about doing something and not actually doing it. Actually starting the process, beginning to be in motion, is the most enjoyable part of opening, running, being successful. The most enjoyable part is actually the start of it. I don't even want you to watch my series. I want you to start something, because when you start something, all of the stuff that I'm saying gets a lot more relatable. If you have started something, that's great. Please keep on watching, because it's so much value and there's so much inspiration to be taken out of these videos. But unless you have started something, then there's no point of you watching it, because the videos are meant for the people, the go-getters, the people that are willing to take risks, willing to start something. If you're too scared, if you're too risk averse, and you're too, almost contemplational, if that's even a word, then these videos aren't designed for you, because unless you're seeking motivation, which is great if you are, it's better than watching porn, it's better than watching, Roblox, whatever you're watching, it's better than watching that, but still, you still just need to take that step. Whatever idea you have in your head, you need to take that step. So it is a good day in Finn's world. It's a Friday and we have literally just hired the videographer role. In my 17-year-old world, I never thought this was going to happen. If you told me at the start of the year when I turned 17, you'd have a team of 3 before you turned 18, I would have 1, told you were wrong, and then 2, bit your hand off. It's so exciting. I'm so buzzing. The guy is amazing, Evan. He's so good. The highlight of my week by far, actually telling someone that they're hired, like, what is going on in the world. In terms of the lows, one of our biggest potential clients has basically said, look, I don't really want to work, in terms of he wants to get someone more full-time in because he's got the money. I mean, fair enough. So how do I respond to that? I could be a massive dick and be like, yeah, well, I hope that works out for you, or yeah. But no, because I am thinking in the long term ahead, thinking of building these relationships with people, that invisible PR that Stephen Bartlett always talks about, having that positive impression in everyone's mind, because you don't know where that positive impression is going to take you. So I just went, yeah, no, that's all good. If you want any help in terms of hiring, in terms of finding someone, just give me a bell. I can give you a second opinion on anything. Why that is going to work is because, one, I'm very, very rational. I wasn't aggressive. It almost catches people off guard as well. I didn't give the response that you'd be probably thinking. I wasn't salty. I wasn't annoyed. I was annoyed in my head. I was like, oh, we've just lost out on a huge client. But no, it was very much, hope this works out for you type thing. And, give me, it wasn't even like that. It was, give me a message in the future if you need any help. And yeah, no, good luck type thing. And I was very, very positive, very just rational, very normal, and very supportive, because then saying 6 months time, if things don't work out with him and the guy he's hiring or the woman he's hiring, then guess who he's going to come back to? Hopefully me, right? But no, a positive day. It's a great end to the day. So it's good, very positive, and that is a great end to the week.